Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So the August 8th update has landed on the international server. So let's take a look at the maintenance notice and see just what has been added. First of all, you can claim 5 Trinity vouchers from the info page as compensation, so definitely do that. Next, of course, there's that new hero banner, Sigma and Lambda, which I already mentioned I'm not going to be drawing on. Apex Arena has been added, so we'll go over that in this video. There's also the limited time event, Everdark Contract Revival, which is for Bozal. So do the event, get Bozal. Other adjustments for this include that Stolen Treasure now has a level 65 difficulty. The Secret Realm store has added Juggler's Helm and Liffany's accessory. I think I already mentioned this before, but definitely if you use either of these characters, they're very useful items. Love confessions have been locked for Angelina, Narm, and Imelda. I guess that's something to celebrate. Continuing on, heart bonds for Sigma and Lambda. Also, interestingly enough, some rare heroes now have the heart bonds as well. So Jessica, Anna, Lewin, and Leticia. So these 4 heroes are now much more usable, even for Summit Arena, right? Before, with the lack of this heart bond, they're lacking a lot of hit points and defense and magic defense. With it, they can actually be used now. Continuing on, there's an optimization for fixed damage categorization. It will now be divided into fixed damage and percentage-based fixed damage, based on hit point percentage. So, the immune to fixed damage status of all Goddess Trial bosses has been changed to immune to percentage-based fixed damage. This is a good change. So it means characters like Freya and Bernhard, for example, will actually be able to do fixed damage to the dragons. Presumably Lestel as well, because Lestel's fixed damage was based on hit points. It was not based on the percentage value. So the only ones who the Goddess Trials are now immune to is, for example, a lot of the soldiers who do fixed damage, like Hellfire Archers as an example. So, a nice change. It makes fixed damage dealers much more usable against the Goddess Trial dragons now. So finally, 3 large battle maps have been added to World Arena. You have a certain chance of being randomly assigned to one when matching. So these 3 large battle maps should be the ones for Apex Arena. So they've also been added to World Arena. A few more adjustments. For example, Time Rift 8-7 has a victory condition description change to defeat all enemies. Fairkia's Gate of Fate, I guess for 2 of the maps, the 3-star condition has been changed to no units retreat. And other than that, I don't think I've ever noticed this issue, where Olivier's excitation skill grants an additional regenerate effect, but whatever. And also, I guess, Death's Breath would trigger the healing and move again effects of Leonhard's talent. I don't think I've ever noticed that either. In any case, well, but to be fair, I don't use Leonhard. So, the final adjustments. When recommending friends, priority will be given to players whose last login was the past 24 hours. Finally! And fix the problem where Big Bros Gamble event. Okay, well, this doesn't matter to me because I'm free to play. And the very last one is fixed an issue where the achievement quest summoned 12 SSR heroes and summoned 16 SSR heroes at the same name. Whatever. So those minor adjustments don't really affect me. So let's now jump in to the game and take a practical look at all of these changes. So first, let's begin by looking at the events, right? So I think the events will be some of the most... Actually, you know what? Let's start with the most important part for everybody, which would be the Secret Realm and being able to sweep battles. So, for example, if it's a Goddess Trial, the way to sweep it now is, if you click on this, it explains. You can sweep Secret Realm stages for which you have already received the Secret Realm Blessing buff in one tap. All Secret Realm stages share the same daily sweep limit, which resets at midnight every day. So I have 5 sweep chances. If I want to sweep a map, I simply click on this Secret Realm blessing icon and click sweep. So let's do it. Are you sure you want to sweep Fire Dragon Fafnir level 70? Yes. So there we go. Just like that, with a sweep, I got the rewards. Which was just, unfortunately for me, just a mere 3 SR items. But you can now sweep the maps, which is convenient. The drawback, of course, is the sweep uses the full 30 stamina, as opposed to if you team up, you could use 24 stamina. So there is that drawback. But in terms of saving your time, this is a huge, huge update. Very advantageous. I'm also curious if you can actually sweep the Valkyrie. So let's take a look. If I click the sweep button. Ha! You can sweep the Eternal Temple. So there you go. Everything, as long as it has a Secret Realm blessing, can be swept. So you no longer have to fight the Eternal Temple battles either. Very nice. Very, very convenient. So given that I personally want to hit 300 stamina usage every day in the Secret Realm, I'm definitely going to save my sweeps to probably do Eternal Temple and Goddess Trial sweeps. Right? I'll manually fight the energy gems and the other ones because they take much less time. So Stolen Treasure has been mentioned to have a level 65 edition. And this level 65 edition, apparently, according to one of my guildmates, says there's now big goblins. Okay? So when you AoE, you can basically kill everything except for those mega goblins. And they're worth 50k gold. So I'll have to do a few battles today. You can see I have 3 keys saved up for this. So I'll do a separate video on my goblin runs, because I actually have 4 keys in total. So, other than that, of course, just quickly going over the events now. So, of course, there's the summon for Sigma and Lambda, right? It's just an increased chance banner, it's not a focus banner, so you can get off-banner characters off of this. There's been a bunch of, you can see, for example, people have been summoning on this banner, and unfortunately someone has already gotten an off-banner Leon, presumably. So there you go. Other than that, there's the Everdark contract event. So let's open it up and take a look. Okay, so this is absolutely a rerun of the previous event. Level 35, 45, and 55 for the point battles. Okay, you only have, there's 2 daily reward attempts, and for the daily reward attempts you get additional point rewards, right? I believe it should be something like 3 times the amount of points. Okay, so rather than getting 3, it might even be more than 3 times. So rather than getting, like, let's say 300 points, if you get an addition, oh, I remember now, sorry, let me just rephrase this. So the way it works is your daily reward attempt gets an additional 200% points. In addition, if you use, sorry, no, it is 300%. It is 300%. I'm going to have to test this out, but let's continue. So if you use 4 deployed heroes or 5 deployed heroes, you get another 200% increase in points. So if it is 200% increase from the daily rewards and 200% increase from using recommended heroes, you're getting a 400% increase in points. Something like that. So rather than getting, let's say, 300 points, you might get 1500 points per battle. And then you have to use, and then the maximum rewards, if you scroll up, is at 70,000 points. So usually for these events, if you just do your 2 daily battles at the level 55 level for the whole event, you're going to hit the maximum points. But no matter what, you absolutely want to do 2 daily battles every day at the highest level that you can do so. So I might just do 1 battle solo just to demonstrate it, but I'll do that after I go over the rest of these events. So other than those 2 events, let's talk about what other changes have been made. And they mentioned the Friends tab, so let's take a look. So if I click the Add Friends page, yes, I'm no longer seeing people who have been offline for like 120 days or whatever. It now prioritizes people who have been on in the past 24 hours. So you can see it's all people who have been online or have logged in the last 24 hours now. Finally. It was rather depressing to see, you know, people show up here all the time that haven't been logged on for months. So now you only see active players. So that's a little nice addition. And as for the final changes that have been mentioned, well, let's take a quick look. They said, for example, Angelina and Narm and a few other characters now have a confession. If you have their level 10 heart bond unlocked, you can check out their confession scene. I don't have the level 10 heart bond for Angelina or for Imelda or for Narm, so I can't check any of those. But they're now there. More characters. The rare characters now have their heart bond available, right? Oh, cool. Let's get that. Yes, so there's now, for example, a bunch of characters now have their heart bond, such as Jessica, Anna, which now apparently is a rather usable character for Summit Arena, if you want to use her as one of your healers. Lewin and Leticia. So Lewin, I don't think is very usable in general. As an infantry character, he's just too vulnerable to too many things. But Leticia, for her mobility debuff, could be used. And where is my Leticia? Ah, here. So if you've upgraded her bonds, she now has the heart bond, which can increase her survivability, which has been a pretty big issue for Leticia in general, in my opinion. So, yeah. There we go. Is there anything else that I want to mention at this point? Not really. I mean, I'll do a separate video on Stolen Treasure, and I'll probably do in this video, I'll probably do my 2 daily battles, just because. Alright, so more items in the Secret Realm store. Juggler's Gift, which is his helmet, and Fairy Wings, which is Liffany's accessory. So I'm definitely, without doubt, buying Juggler's Gift right now, because that one is a must-have if you use Juggler. So I still have 300 challenge points because I have not bought any other accessories yet. You know, if I had bought Errant Knight and Black Bride, I would not be able to buy anything. But I really have to make my decision on the last 2. So that's a decision I'll have to make soon. I'm honestly just not sure which one to get, to be perfectly honest. There's just so many choices, you know, Errant Knight, Black Bride, Regular Crown for Ultimuller, right? So we'll see. I mean, one of the things is I can kind of purchase these at my leisure, because in the first place, I don't have enough Epic Martial Spirits to upgrade them, even though I purchased them. I have, however, saved up a few Epic Martial Spirits to upgrade Juggler's Helm. So Juggler's Gift, I did save up 4 Epic Martial Spirits. So this one I can upgrade right away. So let's get to it. I'll probably do this off video though, because this is going to take some time. So, but I can bring this to level 50, and I will do so after this video. So just a very useful addition because of the perk of this Juggler's Gift. which is ignore the cost limit of skills. Meaning you can run 3 2-point skills on Juggler now. So if I can remove this and give him 3 2-point skills, like so. Don't have to use any of those 1-point skills anymore. So just a nice, a very critical perk for Juggler. Alright, so let's quickly try one of these battles, the Everdark Contract Reprisal battles, just to see how much percentage you get. So recommended heroes. Equipped, 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 equipped. So everyone but Ultimuller is equipped, so I can use the recommended heroes just fine. So let's just jump in. Actually, I'm not even sure if Zerda is actually equipped. I don't think she is, not with 462 attack. But the others are, and I don't think I'm going to need anyone other than these characters to clear this. So this should be fine. Although I will give a faction buff to Elwyn. And I'll probably give skills to Lena. Although this is a level 55 fight. So why don't I just try to manual this in hopes that okay. Lots of Cyclopses, lots of roar attacks, so that can be annoying. Especially if I'm using Leaden. Well, whatever. Let's give this a shot and just begin. I'm pretty sure I can even just auto this with my party, but just to make this faster, why don't I just manually fight it? So, teleport, and why don't I just toss a Heaven Sanction? See how much damage this does. Oh, I can't kill off anything. Well, that's a little bit annoying. So, Lena dies. But that's fine. Even without Lena, I'm sure I'm okay. Especially since she has already weakened all the enemy Cyclopses. So let's finish them off. Yeah, this one can 100% be auto-battled. You know what, let's just turn it on now. Alright, so let's see what the rewards are. $300% daily rewards, 200% hero rewards, for a total of 600% additional rewards. Meaning I got 1800 points, right? Because you get 100% for the clear, 300% from the daily rewards, and 200% from using these characters. So that gave me 1800 points, right? Since you only need a maximum of 70,000 points, 70,000 divided by 1800 means I have to do 39 fights. Because 39 fights will give me 70,200 points. So 39 fights, which means, how long does this event run? So let's calculate this out. From the 8th today to the 21st. So that is 1 week, 2 weeks. So 14 days? Yeah. So this runs 14 days. 14 days means you get 28 of these daily attempts. Okay? So 28 attempts means times 1800 means you get 50,400 points. So there is a bit of grinding in this event, in other words. So 70,000 minus 50,400 gives you 19,600 left to go. So if I'm getting 200% additional, that means I get 900 per run at this level. So if I divide this by 900, I need 22 runs. So 22 manual runs and then 28 daily reward runs will give me enough points to finish this. So really, if you can, manually auto-battling this is perfectly fine. Because, let's be honest, 22 runs, if you team up for that, for 22 runs, you save a mere, what? 44 stamina? Since if you play it solo, it's 10 stamina. If you play it teamed, it's 8 stamina. So it's not that much of a stamina saving. You know, even if you do 28 and 22 runs, add that up together, that's only 50 runs in total. So you save 100 stamina if you team up. I don't know. Up to you whether you team up or just solo fight all of these matches. So there you go. Overall, very easy to do. Especially if you've hit level 60 for a long time. You can just auto battle all of these fights. So that's it for this video. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else for me to say about it. It's just you basically just auto battle these, maybe bring up a teammate to save some stamina, and you want to do 28, once again, you want to do 28 of the daily reward runs and 22 regular runs. So on that note, that's everything about this event so far. I'll also talk about the challenge battles when I do them in separate videos, because we'll always want to do the challenge battles to do the challenge points. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful, and on that note, Nitro out.